In this video, we're going to talk about a very important first step that you need to perform when you log into Classlink for the very first time. In order to log into Classlink, you need to use the username and password that you use when you log into Active Directory. So then the question becomes, what is Active Directory? Active Directory is the network operating system that is used here in Valley Central School District. And that is most recognizable to you when you sit at a desktop computer here in our district. When you power on that desktop computer, it will come to a login screen. It'll more than likely look a lot like this. And on that screen, you'll put in your username and password. That username and password is more than likely your first name dot last name, and then whatever password you were assigned. So remembering that, we then go to Classlink and we put that information in here, first name dot last name, and then your password. Now, for purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to use a temporary account, so I'm not going to use first name dot last name, but you would. I'm also going to put in a temporary password so I can get in. Now that I'm in Classlink, there's an awful lot of information that we do want to cover, but for the purpose of this video, what we're talking about now is the settings that you must apply upon logging in for the first time. So the first thing you're going to do is take your mouse and you're going to go up to your account here in the top right hand corner. When you click your account, you're going to click Settings, and then you're going to click Sign In. Once you've done that, you'll notice that your Active Directory is synchronized with Classlink. And we know that because of the green word connected. But you will notice that your Google email or Gmail account is not connected. What we want to make Classlink work properly is we want to synchronize all three systems, Google, Active Directory, and Classlink. So to do that, it's very simple. You're going to click the chain and notice how my email address suddenly appears in green. Now, in case you're not logged into your email at the time that you're performing this step, you might get a pop-up over here that asks you to log into your email. Go ahead and do that. You only have to do it one time, and then you will notice the email account appear here in green. Now that I've done this and I see both systems appear here in green with Classlink, they're all synchronized. So I'm now going to close this window. Now, to show you one of the main benefits of performing this step, we're going to log out of Classlink. We're going to click Sign Out. And now, if you imagine that you come back to Classlink at a later time, you're not going to have to put in your Active Directory credentials again. Just that one time is the only time you have to do that to synchronize them. In the future now, all you'll have to do is click Sign In with Google, and notice what happens. It brings me right in to Classlink, and that's because students will be logging into their Chromebook first. So the Chromebook knows who you are by your email. And then when you click Sign In with Google, Classlink now knows who you are because it recognizes that setting. So you only have to do this one time, whether you're a student or a staff member. Perform those steps one time, and you will no longer have to log in using a user ID and a password.